What's up, guys? Thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for being here. On today's video, I'm going to go over how to book more meetings as an appointment setter, as a coach, or as an agency owner. All right, let's get this started. All right, so before I get into this, so I personally believe that outbound prospecting is the foundational skill set that makes it unreasonable for anyone not to be successful and become a multi 5 to 6 figure earner, right? Lead generation is a skill for life, right? Every business needs consistent leads no matter what, right? They just can't run without having consistent leads, right? You're probably watching this video because you want to have more consistent leads, right? Now, before I get into this, right, why should you listen to me, right? So my name is Duno Clenor, founder of Prime Setters, where we help create high ticket appointment setters and growth specialists that we place inside of growing businesses so they can consistently earn 5 to 10K a month consistently, right? This isn't the setters. This is what the setters earn, right? If you become a setter, this is what you would be earning based on from your phone or laptop anywhere in the world because of the businesses that we place you inside of, right? Now, who is this for, right? So this is for you if you're looking to make 5 to 6 figures a month or 6 figures a year, right? If you're hungry to learn, succeed, and build a 6-figure mindset, right? You're tired of not being a part of something bigger, not being part of a community of people working hard to achieve their dreams, right? You're positive and you look after your health and mindset. You want to work remotely from your laptop and anywhere in the world. You want to take control of your own time and work hours and be responsible for how much money you make, right? Who this is not for, it's not for you if you're not ready to dedicate yourself to putting in the required work in order to succeed, right? If you don't like financial freedom and choice, you don't dream of being able to take care of the people you love without thinking about the cost, right? Now, to be honest, right, what I'm about to share, it's not necessarily magical stuff. I used to be in your place, right? This is part of another presentation that I did. You can find it on my channel. Look, this used to be me, right? Literally, right? These jobs, like I was working jobs, appointment setting literally changed my life, right? So let's get right into the training. So mastering multiple forms of not only lead generation, but also being able to close leads for appointments and sales will always put food on your table, whether you're doing it for yourself or others, right? You can also charge whatever you want, especially if you can guarantee results. This is for if you're an appointment setter, if you're a coach or an agency owner. You being able to book more meetings allows you to charge what you want, because guess what? You'll always have that inflow of meetings coming in. So if you really want to change your life and become a valuable asset for any business out there that needs clients or needs meetings, please pay attention, right? So number one, understanding lead generation. Lead generation is the process of generating leads for yourself or your clients, right? Every business needs leads. Leads are people who are interested in a business's products or services, but have not yet heard of the particular business or purchased one of its products or services, right? It's basically anyone who hasn't paid to become a client or customer, right? What is appointment setting, right? Appointment setting is the process of setting in-person appointments, phone call appointments, and or Zoom video call appointments for yourself or clients through various methods, including outbound prospecting through social media, direct messaging, DMs, right? Cold calling, and other marketing methods. Right? What is outbound prospecting and messaging? Outbound prospecting and messaging is the process of reaching out to prospects on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. Right? Prospects are people who can be potential clients, in other words, leads, right? So what is cold calling? Cold calling is when you call leads who have no idea who you are and you aim to get them to buy products or services by getting them to schedule a demo call appointment with you or with the business you're working for. All right, so now let's dive into the training, right? So what is my lead gen and sales process, right? I called this presentation called Outreach, Lead Generation, and Sales Process, right? So look, your approach to every single conversation, every single DM you're sending, right? I feel like you guys want to see more of the technical outreach, right? So typically, I'll say this training is around in-conversation process. My outreach process is basically we get a list of accounts. Let's say we go to an influencer in our niche. We literally scrape every single one of their followers. Now that's our list of people to reach out to. And then we have our setters just reach out to every single one with an outreach message. It's not some fat message. It's a short message, shameless way, X, Y, and Z. If you guys want to see example of those, just leave that ask that in the comments, and I'll create a separate video on our outreach process. This is the in conversation process, right? So your approach, right? Approach your prospecting as a doctor would. Ask questions that guide your prospects to the best choice rather than pushing them something like a used car salesman would, right? A doctor would run a series of tests and ask you a few questions before making a diagnosis, right? Which is basically selling to you, right? When he does, you'll likely pay whatever he asks you to solve your problem, right? So you want to aim to understand your prospects by asking questions and then prescribe your solution that they will have to buy if they want the problem resolved, right? Next, I call this the spin process, right? Which is situation, problem, implication, need, payoff, right? So this is 4 types of questions to work a prospect through your buying process, right? Make sure to create, well, I say buying, but your appointment setting process, right? Make sure to create 3 questions for each category for your own offer or for the business that you're working for, right? So phase 1 is the situation phase and related questions, right? So the goal here, this is the first phase, right? The goal here is to understand their current state. So example questions include, what does your process for doing X, Y, and Z look like, right? Let's say you're an agency owner or you're a coach and that's the business you're working for, right? So what does your current process for booking meetings look like right now? Right now, you get some answers. Or what tools or other agencies are you currently using right now to solve this problem? Right after they when you find out they have a problem, like what tools are they using? Right? How often do you use these tools? Right? If it's in the dating space, if it's in the fitness space, it's the same types of questions based on the situation. Right? So you want to understand their situation and you want to ask related questions. Once you find out the situation, oh, they're going through a divorce, they're broken up, they're unhealthy, they need to lose weight, they need to gain weight, right? And then you want to aim to fully understand your prospect's current situation before doing anything else, right? Phase 2 is the problem phase, right? The goal here is to help the prospect understand that what they are doing is a problem, or that they do have a problem, because some people have a problem but they're content, but you need to show them that there's an actual problem here, right? So example questions could be like, well, do you feel like your website converts as much as it should? Do you feel like you have more than enough customers? Do you feel like your revenue is predictably increasing every month, right? This would be if you're in the business space, right? B2B space. If it's in the relationship space, it would be something like, well, dude, do you feel like the way you're talking to her makes sense? Do you feel like it's actually getting her excited to see you? If it's in the health space, dude, do you think the current workouts you're doing right now is actually good, is actually going to get you to your goals, right? So I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say, right? So you want to aim to highlight the problem so that they have an introspective moment where they think to themselves, and they're like, man, they're onto something. There is a problem here, right? You do not want to pitch your solution yet, which is getting them on a call, right? So the next phase, the implication phase and related questions, right? The goal here is to add salt to the wounds and really turn the knife, right? You want to help them see the results of not taking action, right? So example questions would be like, well, dude, how much money is being left on the table by relying on referrals alone? How much more money could your teams achieve if they weren't distracted by X, Y, and Z problem? Has the quality of your website ever made you lose business? Dude, you're literally aiming to further highlight the problem that your prospect is having, right? Dude, do you not, like, if let's say in the relationship space, right? Dude, how much time could you guys have been spending together? How much more love could there have been in your relationship if you were talking to her in a different way? If you were actually taking her out on a date at least once or twice a week, things like that, right? In the fitness space, well, dude, how much closer do you think you could have been to your goals if you were actually adding some more workouts to your routine, or if you were eating these types of things, like whatever is related in that fitness space, right? So I hope this is making sense so far. And the last phase is phase 4. The goal here is to shine a light on what the final result could be, right? So the example questions could be like, well, dude, like once you show them that they have a problem and they agree with you that it is a problem, well, dude, would it help if your lead generation was outsourced and you just focused on closing? Do you think making your website faster will improve your brand reputation? Do you think getting more visitors on your website would be beneficial for your business? Would that be valuable to your team? Mind you, you're asking these questions in DM. If you're cold calling, you would also be asking these questions. These questions also work if you're the closer, right? So you want to aim to show them what could happen if they let you help them, right? And then you pitch, right? Your end goal should be to get them on the consultation call or to close them if you're already on a sales call, right? You want to keep the conversation double-ended. Let them talk 75 to 80% of the time. Try to really understand their problem before you start selling, right? So they should also really understand that they have a problem and that everything they have been doing up to this point has not helped them, right? That's why they'll buy your solution. That's why they'll buy getting onto the call to at least see what your solution is, right? And then, of course, you're pitching, right? Well, dude, and this is one thing I always recommend. Always ask for permission before sending them the booking link. Right. So once they say, well, dude, do you think it would help if we did this? Do you think it would help if we hopped on a call and I could walk you through our strategy? Do you think it would help if, we hopped on a 15-minute call sometime next week to see how we can best help you solve these problems and, whatever your pitch is? And then they're like, yeah, man, I think it would. All right, cool. Do you mind if I send you a booking link? Yeah, go ahead. Right. The more yeses you get, the better off you will be when they get to that sales call for you or for the closer on your team, right? And then you send them the booking link, then you follow up to make sure that they booked. And then, of course, you confirm that they booked, and then sweet. Now, if your business, if you have a VSL that you send them, or if the person you're working for has a VSL that they want you to send prospects after booking a call, you say, yeah, man, cool. In the meantime, please check out this video right here. It'll give you some more details about what we do. Right. So I hope this makes sense. Right now, I want you to create your own questions, or you can steal mine. Right. You want to have at least 2 to 3 questions for each phase. And to show you that my process works, like we have a team of setters right now. And this is my current calendar at the moment. Right. This is today. Today is Wednesday right here. Right. Slow week. It's December. Right. It's the end of December. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Just tomorrow, right? So yeah, guys, I don't know what else you need to see. This training video right here is literally all you need. But yeah, look, listen, if you're tired, right? Give me 1 second. All right, literally. If you're tired of your current situation, right? Maybe you're tired of starting business after business and seeing no clear success. Or maybe you just want to be able to support the ones you love, right? Make sure to subscribe and click the link below to book a free strategy call with me and my team to see if we're the right fit to work with you, to help you finally start making money online and living life on your terms, right? We train and place appointment setters inside of businesses. I like to call them growth specialists because we actually teach you a lot more than just appointment setting. That way you can go into any business and just change that business, right? Just from the acquisition process of the business. Now, if you're a coach or consultant and you just want access to our training, cool. Sign up, book the call, right? And maybe you're already a qualified appointment setter and you just want placement. We place people for free, right? So contact us. Shoot me a DM over on Instagram or over on Twitter, maybe Facebook, but Instagram is definitely the best place to reach me and my team. So yeah, guys, like, we don't offer the program to everyone who books a call. We only offer it if we think we can actually help you. That's the purpose of the free call. So hey, guys, have a good one.